Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Indy Soul Prepper. Coming back at you with a heads up, a warning on this story about home invasions and how it's really getting widespread, and the scumbags that are doing this are just getting more brazen and getting more evil and vulgar, if you will. I mean, it's going from robbery on into all kind of insidious acts of violence and whatnot. So it's just a heads up. I want to get the word out. Here in Indianapolis, we've had like 9 home invasion robberies just in 2 weeks. But again, this isn't exclusive to Indianapolis. It's happening, all over Chicago, Detroit. I mean, you name it. It's happening everywhere. But in this case here, this scumbag here at he thinks he's Little Stain or Lil Wayne, whatever he thinks he is. He's obviously influenced by today's gangster culture and the music and the filth that these scumbag record labels that they're pumping out. Don't get it twisted. It wouldn't surprise me one bit. There are rumors, online in the hip hop community about some of these record labels. The people at the top that own them also own massive stock in private prisons. So that could be a double profit for them to get these scumbags that have sold their soul, like Little Stain or Lil Wayne, pumping this garbage out to the community, in order to stock up their prisons. Sure, you bet. Why not? Wouldn't surprise me none. But anyway, back to the home invasions. This scumbag up here, he wasn't happy with just kicking in the door of a family into their home and robbing them. No, he had to rape the daughter of the mother there. He raped like a 13, 14-year-old girl repeatedly, over and over. Him and his buddy beat up the mom, sexually assaulted her as well. Says here 2 homeowners were tied up, beaten, and their home ransacked on October 24th. 2 women were sexually assaulted, and assaulted in multiple vehicles were stolen. It's really horrible. And I just want to make sure, that maybe I can put this up and get this kind of get the buzz going about this, along with the knockout game, that it's just not when you're out of the house. Make no mistake, you're not safe in your home. You can be, if you take the right steps, which what we're going to talk about. But people are coming into your house now, folks. They'll kick your door in. They'll do what they got to do. This is just one example. Like I said, we've had 9 just in 2 weeks. And there's some things you can do. Now, there was a home invasion robbery just down the street from me. I'd say probably maybe about 8 blocks away, 8 or 9 blocks, something like that. And there's a website called radioreference.com, and that will enable you to listen to the police scanner pretty much anywhere in the United States. My particular district is District 52, and that covers all my surrounding counties where I live, and I use it. I don't keep it on 24 hours a day every day, but if I hear more sirens than I normally do, then I'll kick it on and see what's going on. Or if it's Friday night, Saturday night, when the hoodlums usually go out and cause a lot of trouble, I'll have it on in the background or whatever. But anyway, there was like I said, about 8 or 9 blocks away, there was a home invasion robbery, and I actually caught it on my scanner right when it was going down. And they were on the loose. It was like 4 or 5, it might have been even 6 black male youths. Beat up the homeowner in front of his family, in front of his children, beat him up, robbed him, took TVs and whatnot. But anyway, they were on the loose, and I was ready. They decided to kick my door in for a place to hide from the police, or or whatever. I was ready, because I had the intel via the scanner. So it's just something to think about. That's one way. Definitely, if you don't have a gun, get one. Learn to use it. Research it. There's a ton of videos on here to figure out what's best for you and all that. We're not going to get into that. There's a ton of stuff in that area, but if you've already got one, dust it off, oil it up, keep it loaded. Love thy neighbor, but keep your guns oiled. That's what I say. If you're a Christian, don't get on a high horse, because I'm a Christian too, and I know the truth. And if you're thinking, I'm a Christian, I don't need that, or I'm not going to use, that kind of force against somebody. I trust in Jesus. Well, I do too, but I'm going to ask you a question. Do you have a spare tire in your trunk and a jack? I mean, you trying to tell me Jesus can change a flat tire? So, get a gun, have it, know how to use it, have it handy. Get your home squared away. Get your kids squared away on gun safety. Okay? Don't be reckless with it. Make sure you know what you're doing in your particular situation. Get it squared away. Have it ready. Have it close. Carry it on you if you want to. Do what you got to do. I do from time to time. It's just something to think about. Check out a scanner. On a night you think it might be rough, have a gun close by. Get your kids squared away. Make sure they know not to just let anybody in, or not to answer the door. Make sure you're the one answering the door. There's another invasion robbery that happened here in Indianapolis. It was a couple weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago, and there's a couple black guys, and one of them tells the homeowner that they're with the gas company or the utilities. He gets in the house, says he has to check something, and then his accomplice comes in later, busts in, beat up the homeowner, same old story. And so that's something to think about. Make these people outside, show some identification. You're not paranoid, you're just being smart. Okay, so that's something to think about. I guess that's about it. It's happening. It's getting more frequent. We're getting into the holidays. I want you to keep that in the back of your mind. Don't let it, make you a paranoid maniac or or racist towards black folks. Just be smart. Keep your eyes and your ears open, and know that here around the holidays, people are going to have more money on them. They're going to have presents in the house, and presents under the trees and whatnot, and it's going to get how people get around the holidays, and when you got this lawless government basically trying to push soft communism at the moment, with the haves and the have-nots, and trying to get us all stirred up, and letting the youth play their point 'em out, knock 'em out game, and and just with everything going on, I want you to be safe and be ready for whatever comes your way. But again, this is Any Soul Prepper. God bless you. God bless you and yours. Have a happy Thanksgiving. And just because things appear to be going good, always remember that things ain't always as they appear. Just because you're cruising to work or whatever, or hanging out with family, and everything seems to be peachy keen, remember, don't forget for 1 second what our government's doing behind the scenes. Pay attention. You know how they like to do executive orders and sign things into law, like the NDAA, which they did while you were partying and getting drunk and high and stoned on New Year's. Our government was signing away your freedom, so let's not forget that on Thanksgiving. Let's take that opportunity to talk to our family. Those who aren't informed, make sure we're letting them know what's going on in the world and around them, so we can wake them up and they can wake up others, and maybe we can try to turn things around before it gets too out of hand. It might be too late for that, but at any rate, if we can wake some folks up, we can save some lives, save some souls, win some souls for Jesus, most of all. But be safe. God bless.